Hi everyone, I'm Rosemary, and in today's video I have 23 DIY gifts to make for Mother's Day. These beautiful gifts are quick and easy to do, and because we will be mostly using materials available at Dollar Tree, other discount retailers, or free items, they are very budget friendly. So let's jump right in with a Mother's Day gift favorite, gifts for the bath. As we all know, upscale boutiques have the most finely made and beautifully packaged gift items. And after visiting several such boutiques in a quaint town near my home, I was inspired to make some inexpensive DIY versions. I'm going to start with some bath salts ideas. Now, you can pick up containers of colored bath salts at places like Dollar Tree, or you can buy inexpensive bags of Epsom salt, either scented or scent-free, pretty much everywhere. I'm a huge fan of Dr. Teal's. They are well priced at about $5 for a 3-pound bag, and they have a great variety, and the scents are amazing. Now, the gift hack here will be in the packaging by creating a beautiful jar to hold the bath salts. You can use a recycled jar or pick one up at the store. I picked up this one at Dollar Tree, where I also picked up some hydrangea stems. To decorate the jar, I removed the petals and the leaves from the hydrangea stem. The leaves were kind of large and there weren't too many of them, so I decided to cut those in half, and I'm going to use both ends. First, I dabbed a little hot glue along the edge of the lid, and then on the top of the lid, securing the leaf in place. Once all the leaves were attached around the edges, I began gluing the petals in the middle. And as you can see, I'm just scrunching up the petal, dabbing some hot glue there at the bottom, and then sticking it on top of the lid and holding it in place until the glue is set. And then once all the petals were attached, I filled with some of my favorite Dr. Teal's Epsom salt and then added a bow. And the result is a pretty little boutique look gift for Mom. As for the purple jar, I wanted to kick the bath salts up a notch. So I started by using lavender scented salts, and to that I'm going to add some dried lavender. Now, these can be purchased on Amazon or at the craft stores, or you can make your own, and I'll show you how I did a quick and easy microwave method in the next DIY. But for this one, all I'm going to do is mix the two together, then add that to my jar. And you can see how adding the dried flowers adds a little color and texture to the final product. Now for that quick and easy way to dry flowers in the microwave. Take a microwave-safe plate or cutting board and place a paper towel on top. Then place your cut flowers on top of that. I have some lavender, rosemary, and a variety of wildflowers from my yard. Next, place another paper towel on top and weigh down with a heavy item like another plate or a casserole dish like I'm using here. Then microwave at 30% power for intervals of 30 seconds until the flowers are dry. I did these for a total of 4 minutes, but times will vary depending on your microwave and the flowers you're drying. I'll use these in the next DIY, where I'll be making a bath salt sand art / terrarium type piece using different colored salts along with a layer of dried flowers. For the jar, you can again use a store-bought or recycled jar, and this project does work best with a jar that has clear, smooth glass and a wide mouth. This is actually a recycled jar and previously held a candle. It would make a great option for this project, but I'm going to go ahead and use the jar I purchased from the Dollar Tree. I'll start with some of the lavender scented Epsom salt in the bag that happens to just be plain white. It's lavender scented, but just white crystals. And next I'll use some of the lavender bath salts in the bottle that are purple. And then once those two layers are in, I'll add a layer of the dried flowers in the middle. From there, it's back to a layer of the purple lavender salts, and then again a topping of the white lavender salts. Then I replaced the lid and added a ribbon with a few sprigs of the dried flowers. This makes a lovely gift and a beautiful decor piece. However, I'm thinking if you use in the bath, the flowers should probably be removed first. Here is another version with pink salts and flowers in a Dollar Tree vase with a DIY faux caulk ball topper. I made this canister in my bath decor DIY video, which I will link here and in the description if you'd like to see how I made that. Another aesthetic and elegant bath gift I saw in the boutiques were beautiful bottles of flower-infused bath oil like these. You can pick up body oil like this Palmer's Cocoa Butter Oil I got at Dollar General, and it has a pretty golden hue, but since I wanted mine to be clear, I went with a bottle of baby oil with aloe. As for the container, you can again go recycled or store-bought like this cork top cutie from Dollar Tree. I'm going to go with the recycled bottle, and after I remove the label and wash and dry the bottle, I'm going to fill with the dried lavender stems, the oil, and 20 drops of a lavender essential oil. I'll add the stems in first, and since I'll be using the whole bottle of baby oil, I added the lavender to that bottle first, then decanted that into the new bottle. You can use a skewer to better arrange the stems in the bottle. And then, oh my goodness, this may be my favorite. I added a simple label I made on my computer to the bottom of the bottle to make the perfect finishing touch to this tasteful and elegant gift. Another quick and easy bath gift to make with pressed flowers are decoupaged soaps. I picked up these Pears brand soaps at Dollar Tree, and the oval shape and indented surface make these the perfect choice to enhance with pressed flowers. Simply add a layer of Mod Podge in the middle, place a couple of flowers, and then, when dry, add 2 more layers of Mod Podge on top. And the soap is completely usable. The Mod Podge is non-toxic and waterproof and will keep the flowers safe and intact on top, and suds will come from the back and sides. Both Jergens and Ivory soap also make a great canvas. Just use a potato peeler to smooth out the surface and apply the Mod Podge and flowers as before. And of course, you can group several of these bath items together to make a more robust gift set or basket. The handcrafted appeal and boutique-like packaging make for a very impressive high-end look gift. And if you'd like to see more gift basket and set ideas, check out the companion video to this one, which I will link at the end of this video and in the description. Next, we have the second most favorite category of Mother's Day gifts to give and receive, photo gifts. And this year, Dollar Tree is carrying these great glass frames with a pocket insert for a photo and the word Mom etched underneath. And don't put away those pressed flowers and Mod Podge just yet, since they make the perfect complement to bring this frame up to the next level. And all I needed to do was to turn the frame over and apply some Mod Podge to the back, then arrange my pressed flowers in an appealing pattern. I mirrored the same pattern on the other side, but you can arrange to your liking. I then added a few more stems to the top of the frame. Once dry, I'll apply a coat of Mod Podge to the back of the flowers to seal. In addition, I also coated the area of the glass without flowers to create a uniform finish. Add a picture of you and Mom, and you're good to go. Another great way to DIY a photo gift is to print a copy of your favorite photo, then decoupage onto a more substantial surface, like a canvas or wood. If you have access to a program like Photoshop or PowerPoint, you can create artistic effects like sepia or black and white, or watercolor or impressionist. And as seen here, the photo doesn't always have to be of people. A favorite or significant location or your home also make great subjects. You can also add text to create a lovely sentiment. With or without enhancements, you can simply print the image, cut to size, then apply a thin and even layer of Mod Podge to the surface. The trick here is to add a very thin, even layer of the Mod Podge, removing any excess and allowing for the Mod Podge to dry a little so that it is still tacky, but not wet, kind of like the same surface tackiness that a glue stick would give. Then apply the computer printout of your image on top, and I'm using a Dollar Tree canvas here, which will give a wonderful finished effect. Once that is dry, I'm going to take some hairspray and lightly spray the surface to lock in the ink. Then I'll paint 2 layers of Mod Podge on top, allowing it to dry completely between coats to create this thoughtful and endearing keepsake. And this same technique works great on wood plaques like this one that I previously painted with some black paint and then applied the image with Mod Podge as before. The same process can be used to attach images to clips like these chalkboard cuties from Dollar Tree. For a great gift from kids, you can make some personalized magnets, then pair with your little one's latest masterpiece, or have them create a new one, especially for Mother's Day. As an alternate to photos, you can write the child's name and decorate with gemstone stickers in their birthstone color, or attach florals to decorate Dollar Tree clip magnets. Create a full set along with an initial piece of art from each child, and then mom or grandmom will be set with personalized magnet art hangers for their refrigerator gallery for years to come. Food gifts are another favorite Mom's Day gift category, and another gift kids can help with. Candy bouquets are always a hit, and a Dollar Tree version can be made with a Dollar Tree vase filled with pastel-colored Sixlets candies or M&Ms. Other candies like chocolate and pastel packaging and lollipops can become the stems. Simply hot glue or tape the candies onto paper straws, also available at Dollar Tree, and arrange in your vase. The straws can also be used to extend the stick on lollipops by placing the straw in the vase and then inserting the stick. Add a brightly colored Mother's Day mini balloon and you have an adorable and delicious gift. Another quick and easy, but maybe not so inexpensive gift are berries in cream chocolates. Grab your favorite mold, and Dollar Tree does carry these as well, and melt some chocolates according to the package directions. Pour it into the mold, then simply add some berries and add a little more chocolate on top. Once set, you can pop out the candies and arrange on a plate or in a box, and oh my goodness, these are not just simple to make, but simply delicious. Another fun little gift for mom would be a refreshing mocktail or cocktail. To make, grab some lemonade mix, a bag of freeze-dried raspberries or strawberries, and a pint mason jar. Add 3 tablespoons of lemonade mix to the jar and top with 1/2 cup of the freeze-dried berries. And that is all that goes in the jar. From here, I'll add cute little labels and a tag with instructions on how to prepare. My daughter Nikki made these, and I'll supply a link in the description to a free printable. I glued the label to the top and made holes in the tag, then attached it to the jar with some twine. So cute and perfect with summer coming right around the corner. Another great gift in a jar idea, which could also accompany a breakfast in bed themed set, would be pancakes with yummy mix-ins. Simply fill a quart mason jar with 2 1/2 cups of a complete pancake mix of your choice. Just make sure it's the complete mix. Then tap down the mix in the jar and add in 3/4 cup of a mix-in on top, like mini M&Ms or mini chocolate chips or a date and nut mix. I did add the mix-ins to a plastic bag first before placing in the jar to keep them separate from the mix. Nikki again made adorable tags with instructions on the back, and a link to the free printable will again be in the description. Now, if mom's idea of a yummy treat takes the form of a candle, don't worry, we got you covered. Starting with this adorable candy-rimmed milkshake-inspired DIY. Pick up a Dollar Tree candle, apply some caulk around the rim, dip your fingers in water, and mold the caulk around the top of the glass to look as if it was dipped in candy coating. Next, create a mix of multicolor small beads and use to make sprinkles on your caulk. For the topper, use the base of a plastic champagne glass. Then apply swirls of caulk from the bottom to the top all the way around the base. Sprinkle once again with your tiny bead mix and insert the cut piece of a straw. Clean off any excess caulk and leave both pieces to set overnight. The next day, you can place the lid back on top and this adorable gift is ready to give. Now, if this one's a little too intense with all the steps, here's a quick and easy jar candle idea, similar to the first DIY of this video, but for this one, I'll be using a jar candle with a lid instead of the bath salts jar and roses instead of the hydrangeas. I'll do the same process of gluing the flowers to the jar lid, starting with the leaves. Once all the leaves are on, I'll begin gluing on the flowers, but this time I'm going to try to keep the flowers intact by cutting the stem very close to the bottom, but not too close because if you cut that green base, the flower will fall apart. I'll hold the petals back and apply a good amount of hot glue around the base, then attach to the lid and hold in place until the glue is set. And then I'll continue to add the roses until the jar lid is covered. And then a pretty sheer ribbon adds a sophisticated and elegant finishing touch for a high-end boutique look. Who would ever believe it started life as a $5 jar candle from the plus section at Dollar Tree? Now, if candles are a challenge for one reason or another, here is a non-candle scent gift. Dollar Tree has these reed diffusers that are also available at other retailers, and I thought they would be so precious as a little vase for a mini bouquet of dried flowers. You can undo the cap and stick the mini bouquet right in, then add some of the reed diffusers among the stems. Oh my, how cute is this? And it couldn't be easier to make. Now, while we have the dried flowers out, let me show you how I made the pillar candle from the bath gift set earlier in the video. For this DIY, I need a pillar candle, some of the rosemary stems I dried in the microwave, wax paper, and a heat gun. I'll place one of the stems on the candle, then cover with the wax paper, wax side down. Next, I'll take the heat gun and heat the candle surface. Once the wax starts to melt a little, I'll press the rosemary stem into the wax. And you can see how this method kind of embeds the stem into the side of the candle. I'll then continue to add stems all the way around. To fill in with the more delicate, thinner flowers, I did switch back over to Mod Podge, which is the better method when working with the more delicate materials. But I did want to show you the embed method for those hardier stems. And of course, the pressed flowers make a great addition for jar candles too. Michaels typically has these large candles on sale for just $3.33 each. And in this project, I'm going to take a breather from all the pinks and lavenders and do something with some nice neutral tones. I'll start by adding some Mod Podge to the glass surface and then begin to arrange my stems in an artful pattern. Like in the previous projects, I'll allow this first coat to dry, and then I will paint top coats on top of that of the Mod Podge, and I will do 2 layers. And then here's the finished project, a jar candle with beautiful botanicals in natural, neutral color tones. And if you're interested in the Mother's Day gift basket ideas companion video to this DIY gift video, you can click here. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.